This video was created especially to transform your life for the better. I truly believe that if you watch this video and apply what is said here for just 30 days, you'll see significant improvements in your life. Without further ado, let's dive into the content. Let's start with a study conducted by the National Sleep Foundation. They divided people into 3 groups, each with a different amount of sleep: 8, 6, and 4 hours. After 2 weeks, those who slept 8 hours showed few lapses in attention or cognitive problems. However, those with 6 or 4 hours of sleep experienced a progressive decline. The group that slept 6 hours had reaction times similar to someone who would get a DUI for driving under the influence. The group with only 4 hours of sleep fared even worse, with members occasionally falling asleep during cognitive tests. What happened was that brain functions declined day by day in these 2 groups. Besides cognitive problems and lapses in attention, it's proven that adults who sleep less than 7 hours a night have a higher risk of heart disease, obesity, and diabetes. Additionally, there's a maximum limit. People who sleep more than 9 hours a day also have a higher risk of these same diseases. So the first habit is sleep 7 to 9 hours a day. Now let's talk about the importance of hydration. You probably know that about 70% of our body is made up of water. That's an impressive number, and it's due to the importance of water for our body. If for some reason we become dehydrated, our focus and mental energy are deeply affected. So the second habit on our list, and perhaps the easiest to implement, is drink more water. The formula to know how much you should drink daily is 1 ounce of water per 2 pounds of body weight. For example, for a person weighing 176 pounds, that amounts to about 88 ounces of water daily. These numbers can vary depending on how much physical exercise you do, but always keep a water bottle nearby as a reminder. We're spending more and more time indoors. Whether at home or at work, it's becoming harder to do what our ancestors did naturally: get sunlight. Sun exposure has incredible benefits, from improving your mood during the day to enhancing sleep quality at night and boosting your immune system. The third habit is get at least 15 minutes of sunlight a day. During my childhood, I consumed many sugary products: ice cream, candies, soda, and other treats that many parents mistakenly associate with childhood. I lived like this until I realized something worrying. All 4 of my grandparents had type 2 diabetes. My mom had it too, and my dad was pre-diabetic. I had to do something, and I discovered that excess sugar is linked not only to diabetes, but also to other diseases like Alzheimer's. The 4th item on our list is cut down on sugar intake. We live in the most amazing era of all time, mainly due to access to information. In the past, the best books were accessible only to the elite. Today, anyone watching this video has access to the great minds through the books they wrote, which are available to all of us. The 5th habit is read daily. In 30 days, you'll have read at least 1 book, and that will surely improve your life. Recently, I read the book Outlive, where the author, after researching various ways to increase longevity and quality of life, concluded that physical exercise is by far the best tool available. Unlike smoking or having diabetes, which increase the risk of death, physical exercise does the opposite, in an even more powerful way. The 6th habit is exercise daily. Do push-ups, walk, or run. Add exercise to your routine and notice all the benefits it brings. A book I recently read taught me something unusual. The book is called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. I learned that many things that happen within us are reflections of how we handle our surroundings. If, for example, we're very attached to our clothes or household items, we tend to be people who are also attached to our past. Carrying this negative baggage for years can be extremely destructive. Our 7th habit is let go of some things. We all have items that are no longer useful, but we insist on keeping. Sell or donate these things. It frees up space in your home and in your mind. I'm sharing many book tips in this video, and my last recommendation is Make Your Bed, written by a retired Navy SEAL admiral. He explains how this simple action can improve your life. By making your bed, you'll have completed the first task of the day with excellence, which will boost the completion of all other tasks. It also reinforces that small things matter. If you can't do the small things right, you'll never do the big things right. Our 8th habit is make your bed. Let's move on to the ninth habit. No alcohol or other drugs. Alcohol has no nutritional value, slows down fat oxidation, and often leads to sloppy eating. Moreover, its chronic use is strongly associated with diseases like Alzheimer's and cancer, and it harms the liver. If you use alcohol as an escape from problems like stress or shyness, it's time to choose another option, like running or taking a public speaking course. A big mistake many people make in personal development is consuming too much information without putting it into practice. We live in an unimaginable era in history. All our ancestors lived in the darkness of information. Who would have thought that a person without means from the countryside would have access to the same type of information as a wealthy person from the city? However, an excess of information can overload our brains. Learning is good, but not in excess. The 10th habit is avoid information overload. Watch a few videos and read a few books, but remember to apply them before moving on to the next. Another habit I want to address is practice daily gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to change your perspective on life. When you wake up, think of 3 things you are grateful for. They can be small or large, but the important thing is to recognize and appreciate these aspects. This not only improves your mood, but also changes the way you face daily challenges. Meditation is another habit that is often neglected. It is a powerful tool to calm the mind, reduce stress, and increase mental clarity. Reserve a few minutes of your day to sit in silence and focus on your breathing. Over time, you'll notice a significant improvement in your ability to concentrate and in your emotional well-being. Cultivating healthy and meaningful relationships is vital for our emotional well-being. Spend quality time with your loved ones, whether in person or virtually. Show genuine interest in the lives of those around you and offer support when needed. Strong relationships are the foundation of a happy and balanced life. And now I want to make room for a bonus habit. I want you to help with this. Comment here a small habit that you and others can adopt that can dramatically improve your life. Whether it's something you learned from a book or something you already do and know is extremely important to you. Over time, we'll have dozens or hundreds of habits listed in the comments, which will help you and everyone else. I look forward to seeing you in the comments. I'll be here reading each one.